Council Governance Chairperson Bridge.
Okay, we discussed last about we got that $75,000 for the, well, on that there was 15 different, we no longer pick the houses, the county picked it for us. But they were on that application. So if you just want to write down these addresses, these are the ones that they're going to tell us, these are the ones we're allowed to do. It's 525 Price, 527 Price, 1029 Cliff, 1037 Cliff, 1204 and 1206 Kirkpatrick, 1222 Kirkpatrick. So those are only 6 houses. So what I called Liz up and asked her if, because I hate to give them back money.
There were 7 houses, right?
Well, the one's a duplex, but they're considering it the 1204 and 1206. That's the one with the tree growing from the basement all the way through the roof. That we can put 2 other houses on there, but they're only an alternate if there's extra money left. So the other 2 are 552 Stokes and 1227 Bell Rear. That's the house in the little alley back there that's been, just has wood on it.
Behind Soapbox?
Yeah, pretty close to the Balkies, yeah.
Where is those houses on Cliff, Tim? I'm sorry,
1029 Cliff and 1037.
1037.
So they are picking the houses for us now. Out of the application because I asked them about there's one on Ridge Avenue that it's caving in, and they told me, no, that's out of the ground. I said, it's out of the ground. I argued with them that. But the other application that we turned in for Oakland with 2 houses that burned out, and they dismissed that. So I tried to put those 2 alternates on there. They don't want to do nothing. They said no. So sooner or later we're going to tear those 2 down up there just for general purposes because they're really bad here. And they're insisting that that woman that lived in the middle house that started the fire, that she's responsible for it. David has no idea where she's living at, or he even went down to the high-rise in the senior citizen building in Braddock there. They had no idea of her living there. And he said, it's nothing bad, I just need to find her. So that's, because it was 2 different applications. Okay. I think that's all I got. Yeah, that's it for the council government.
Mayor's report.
Yes. Again, thank you all for coming out tonight. Much appreciated. Very, very brief this evening. It's quite obvious by looking at my complaint log that the disturbances are up and the domestics are up because the weather's right for it. This happens every year. If you're aware of any of those particular situations occurring, any type of disturbances at all, feel free to utilize the 911 system. If you have to use that, I use it. Keep that in mind. Something came across me actually this afternoon, early, if not morning. People stopped. I was in my garage, and they stopped and said, "Hey, have you seen a brown dog and a tan dog?" And I said, "Well, no, I didn't." I said, "But I know your kids yesterday were asking me about your dogs." Well, here they were picked up by our officers, and they were so daggone friendly. Imagine a pit bull and a tan lab just jumped up in the car, and one went in the front seat, one went in the back seat, and you opened up the doors and they just jumped right in the car, and they brought them up here. But the relevant issue is that they didn't have their tags on. The people had their dog tags at home. Well, the only option we have at that point is to call the dog catcher, the animal control officers, if you will, and have them come pick them up here at the station, which is, quite frankly, you don't want to endure those costs. It's like having a car towed away. Okay, it's very costly to have to retrieve your animals. We're talking in that scenario almost $300. Okay, so if they had the tags on the dog, it could have been a matter of a phone call, or, with an address on it or something like that. So we can't enforce that, but to have identification on them, believe it or not, with a call. If you did, they could have came here and picked the dogs up. You know, so that's one thing to keep in mind. Right now, I'm going to allude to a summertime vacation thing that occurred to me. And it was a Sunday morning mass, and the priest came out and said, and I believe it was the shortest mass I've ever been in. He says, it's 85 degrees, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, have a great day, God bless you all. Don't do anything wrong. So I thank you for coming out, and that's where we're at with that.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir.
That's it?
Yes.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome.
Okay, can I have a motion for the minutes from last meeting?
Make a motion that the minutes of the Borough Council meeting held 5/23/17 are approved as written.
Second. Second by Crosscheck. Questions on the motion?
There's a correction on the last page of the minutes. That was Braddock Road, Braddock's Road Preservation Society.
As opposed to what we have.
Braddock Hills Historical Society. Braddock's Road Preservation Society.
Got it.
Got the first one.
Any other questions? All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those against, no. Yeah, it's got it. We have a motion for public comment.
Oh, I'd like to make a motion that we suspend from the regular order of business and turn it over to anyone who would like to have anything to say to council.
Second? Second. Second by Crosscheck. Questions on the motion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, none. Okay, we'll turn it on to the public. Start over here first. Terry?
Terry Parker, 1409 Britton Avenue. I just had a few things. Last month I brought up about the store opening on Bowers and Britton. Who takes care of that? Because maybe the fact that it's closed contributed to a lot of the flooding down in O'Connell, because it just flowed with all that rain. You know, there's no,
Is that right by Smoky Top?
no, it's catty corner from his. It's right where Wagner's piano is. I mean, it's flat. You couldn't, you know.
Oh, okay, I can read it.
Another thing, there's very deep potholes on Shaver Way. I mean, we're going the other way from now on, because, I mean, some of them are at least 8 inches deep. And it's all to the back end. I think like as the rain has flowed down, it's emptied them out. Another thing, the weeds in the back of Grandview that are on Shaver, if there's any way they can maybe bring the machine down and take care of some of that.
The grass cutters are going to go down through there as soon as they get down to Main Street. So
Okay, because it's bad, you know, it's scratching cars. Another thing, the garbage pickup on Memorial Day weekend, John.
Pardon me?
Garbage pickup Memorial Day weekend, they never picked up multiple streets in First Ward. Called, they said they'd be out that day, they never showed up. And multiple people called because it was posted on different sites. But that's all I
Well,
have.
then it was delayed a day.
Yeah, it was delayed, but then they never showed at all.
If residents are complaining about that, have them call Walt, because he calls the truck directly.
Yeah, because I mean,